of the earth and follow. Everybody leaves if they get the chance. This is my chance. I get eaten by the worms with fishes, it's over by the worms with fishes, with fishes, with fishes.
Sweet, stop.
Alright, I got another song for y'all. Be Quiet and Drive Forward by Deftones. I don't know if y'all know that. Deftones lovers out here? Let me put it on, let me put it on. Get some headbanging in, you know? screaming. I'm not gonna scream. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Do it!
Make your dream come
Not this
true.
part. Far away. You're just far away. And I don't care, we're just far away. And I don't care, we're just far away. And I don't care.
I have a nice kid in my head who watches the camera the entire time.
Relax it up here.
Thank you. I feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
Either way.
Do I keep singing? Do I keep singing? Oh, I don't care. Oh, Next time, anybody who's like willing to play, you know, metal, Jesus, metal music or like, you know, stuff like that. We need guitarists. I'm a bassist. Dom's a drummer. Yeah, that's really it. So, just let me know.
But our drummer moved away, so no, I'm not.
You sound just like Chino, don't worry. You sound just like Chino, don't worry.
There's no way. Nobody can top that, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, up next, Atum and Joey.
I'm so bad at finding things. Yeah, I'm so bad. I just reminded you. You don't even have to spell that. Yeah. No one's actually just like not a single soul. No one. Like usually, like I don't really give a shit, but that's gotta hurt. But when other people, but when I do something, I find the exact same thing every time. If I can currency here, it's like bitches get money. If I can't, it's get women to acquire currency. Everyone's getting the same shit. Yeah, Steve wrote a short novel in my yearbook, and it took him like 20 minutes to do it. He was trying to change his Google password, and he couldn't even do it. It was hot in there. I'm just sitting there like, okay, this bag is getting heavy. Can we please move this along? It's like watching a boomer try to pronounce it. It was painful. It was painful. That's part of the bit. It's like, my dad, he could, like, yeah, right on paper, he could pronounce it. The grocery, he pronounce it. It's the name of the restaurant. Chipotle? He just switched it. Chipotle. The sickest. Isn't it why the walk's so expensive? Did he, like, block them? What the fuck? Who am I kidding? Boomers are the same economy. It can't be that. It can't be that. Just the general
Hell of a job.
or it could just be all the lead paint piling in. No, I can do it. Now you won't have to guess how old my dad. You won't have to guess how old my dad is. You know the answer, don't say it.
I can go check the paper.
Hold It's when you with a list of things my dad did. pawned it off of someone. They sold it. They sold it for drugs.
This is good.
Hello.
Guys, my pig is really thin and it's bending, and it's like uncomfy. So like, if I lose, what? Is that a base pick? Okay. It's not like a very thin pick, it's kind of a
Go, California, go.
Yours is
I'm calling you from now on.
No, that was very disrespectful because now I don't have an excuse if I do that. Very, very nice. I feel like we're supposed to like start doing this now, so let's
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay, we are going to be playing Lump by the Presidents of the United States of America. So, yeah.
Good one. Really good one.
Lump sat alone in a buggy marsh, totally emotionless except for her heart. Mud flowed up into Lump's pajamas. She's totally confused on the passing piranhas. She's Lump, she's in my head. She's Lump, she might be dead. Small piece of sand that birds could learn is love that's asleep and rocking out with the band. She's in my head. She's lump, she might be dead. She's lump, she might be dead. Is this so bad in my head? I think so. Is this so bad in my head? I think so. Is this so bad in my head? I think so. Is this so bad in my head?
Want your picks back?
Yes.
Okay.
Batum and Joey. Next up, if you remember this act from last time, it was quite good. So I want to bring Jack up for some comedy.
Wow, quite good. That's a crowning ovation. I've never been so lovely complimented. Okay, hi. I believe you all. Thanks. I believe you all remember me. I don't believe I need an introduction. I do that for myself. Okay. My boyfriend broke up with me last night, so I'm kind of really depressed about that. But in other news, my dog made a really cute noise earlier today, so it's fine. So I'm not just cheering you all up. I'm desperately cheering myself up. Yay. Okay, now to actually funny things. So a couple of months ago, there was a death in my family. I know, this is starting very morbid. This is not going well. So everybody from out of state was now in state, including people I've never even met before. And then this brings up the whole East Coast versus West Coast debacle. And it's a very one-sided feud, because you ask somebody from the West Coast about the East Coast, and it's always the same thing. Oh, it's such a lovely place. The people are so pretty. The buildings are so nice. Oh, I could never live there, but I love going on my yearly vacation. We love to stop and look at how tall everything is.
And then you ask someone from the East Coast about the West Coast. I would rather drag myself through a field of rusted razor blades and take a dip in pickle brine than ever step foot in California. It's the same thing. And I never realized how real this was until I met someone from California. And I immediately hated them. It was like a deep-seated hatred from the second I saw them, and I can't explain it, but it was instinctual. It was as instinctual as folding your pizza. And this one cousin that came, I had never met this person before. Not even a hi on the telephone. I've seen like old pictures, but you know, there's so many relatives. Like 3/4 of us are Italian. We all have so many cousins, it's fine. But she had lived in Burbank her entire life. This was the first time she had ever left the state. I know, and she chose here. What a lovely out-of-state destination. I know, perfect vacation. You can look at this crappy highway, and the other sucky highway, and the traffic, and that weird beach no one likes to go to. Amazing tourism. But she comes to my house, because I guess I have the closest house. I don't know why it was my house. She walks in, I ask, hey, can I get you anything to drink? First thing she says, do you have any green juice? First of all, how dare you? How dare you come into my house and you ask for a green juice? I am insulted. I have never been so offended in my life. And I used to go on Twitter, like a lot. It was the worst moment of my life. And I was so close to just slapping this woman. But I didn't, because you know, I have some tact, not a lot, but enough. Hey, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. I don't believe I called on you, sweet. Shush, this is my moment, not yours. Okay, now where was I before I was just so rudely interrupted? I'd like an apology later for that. Yeah. So I took it upon myself to give this woman a self-guided tour of Connecticut by yours truly, which just means I raged down I-91, cursing at every driver I saw, as one does. And she was mortified. She was holding on to the bar so tightly I thought she was gonna break it. Because apparently I'm speeding. I'm going 15 over the limit. That's how you're supposed to drive. New England driving is thinking that no one else can drive except you. You are the only person that can drive. No one else can drive. There are no laws. There are no rules. Only how fast can it take to get you to your prime dunks? And how fast can you get your medium ice regular? That's the only rule. You don't screw with the dunks line. That's the only rule. The only rule. I know. All of you are so sad that you cannot have dunks throughout this school. It's so depressing. I cried a little. I know, you're all agreeing with me. I have such great opinions. But she was mortified the entire time. Like halfway through, she gets hungry. She's like, I'm hungry. And I was like, okay, well, what do you want to eat? She's like, what about a burger? Okay, so I take her to Duchess, because we're on the post road. She gets it, I give it to her, she goes, not as good as In-N-Out. Get out of my car. Get out of, it's not even my car, it's my sister's car. Get out of the car. I will leave you here. I will let them eat
eat you. I don't care. There's probably a cannibal somewhere in Orange. It's too nice. There has to be one somewhere. It's too pretty. There's one hiding. There's somewhere. Somewhere. But I met this woman's parents. We were like the same age. Why am I calling her a woman? I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't call her a peer. She annoys me too much. But I met her parents, who are officially my aunt and uncle, but like I've never talked to these people before. And they were the most stereotypical boomers you have ever seen. And I don't know how that was. They looked like they came from a Medicare commercial. That's what they looked like. They looked like they were just frolicking through a field talking about their mesothelioma. That's what they looked like. I could hear it. I could hear the side effects. And I could hear somebody talking, like ask if I talked to her about Trudelics. That's what was going on. And this took place in a public park, because they didn't want to go back to my house, which I get it. It's kind of trashy. It's fine, like me. But I have a lot of experience dealing with boomers, because my dad is very old. And not a lot of people, we're gonna play a game, okay? We're gonna play hot and cold as to how old you think my dad is. The median is 50, start guessing. If you know, you can't say it.
75.
60.
71.
Potter.
91.
Okay, that's significantly colder. Potter.
70.
Potter.
72.
Exact 73. My father is 73 years old. Congratulations. He was born in the year of our Lord, 1950. Now let's ask yourself, let's go back 18 years in the past. Who decides, hey, let's have another kid? You know how weird it is being raised by a boomer that old? 30 years ago, that was a normal thing. That was not a normal thing 18 years ago. That was weird. Allow me to present you a list of things that my father is older than. Give me a minute. I had to research this. This took 20 minutes of my life. You better think this is funny. Barcodes. Hula hoops. Diet soda. The measles vaccine. Microwaves and civil rights. Black people could not vote when my dad was born. Do you know how weird that is? My dad has 3 other sons from previous marriages. He's on lucky wife number 4. My youngest brother is 40 years old. Imagine that for a minute. Every time I go out with someone, you want to give your dad a try? That's my brother. You want to give your grandpa a try? That's my dad. We play a game. You know how boomers talk really loudly on the phone? There's a game in my house. Hold the phone as far away as you can and see how long you can still hear dad. The answer is 4.5 feet. That is the answer. 4.5 feet. You know how weird it is going through drive-thrus with him? Oh yeah, can I get a medium coffee? For a senior, he screams it. He screams it. You're just in the backseat, you're mortified, you want to die. You're in your leopard print car seat. Just like, no, the existential dread starts early. It starts very early. You know, he can't pronounce the word Chipotle. He can't do it. But it's a weird phenomenon, because if you write it on a piece of paper, that's fine. You pass in the grocery store, that's fine. But the second it's the name of a restaurant, he does the squinting thing with one hand on his hip. Why do they all do that? Chipotle. Chipotle. Every other pronunciation besides the correct one. I think the lead paint finally got to them all. Who am I kidding? The lead paint got to them years ago. Maybe they can just sense how much the extra guac costs, and they're just like having a coronary. Maybe that's it. No one knows. We should do studies on this. Like, who here wants to be like a scientist later on? Okay, do a study on that. Do a study on that. And list me as a reference. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The blue one. You know what my sister calls people who have dyed hair? She calls them Skittles. And I have never been so offended yet so complimented in my entire life. That was great. It's weird. My life's really weird. I'm also really weird. But just like, imagine me. Now think of the values that I hold. Now think about the people that instilled those values upon me. They are 10 times scarier than me. And I'm me. You're all petrified right now. You know how weird I am. Imagine how weird they are. They're creepy as hell. And you know this act was originally 1 hour and 15 minutes long? We had to cut it, because I had to cut all the curses and sexual references. And now Sweet is telling me that I'm taking too long. Wow, that one. Oh, you just keep interrupting my bit, don't you? Wow, man, wow. Okay, so I gotta cut this short. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week.
Thank you. Yeah.
Alright, thank you for that hilarious performance. Up next is Sophie.
How do you drum the value? Unlike the speakers.
That'd be fun though.
Thank you, Sophie. Next up, we will bring Joey back to the stage for some poetry.
Hello again. So my English teacher told me that this was really good, and she said that I should consider sharing it with you guys, so I am. So yeah, this doesn't have a title, so yeah. My daddy is the best, he can never beat the rest. Mommy doesn't like daddy so much, but I love him too much. I should have seen this as some sign. We go to daddy's house on the weekend. I hope this weekend never ends. I wonder why we don't all live together anymore. I still love dad, but sometimes he's bad. Mommy tells me things about dad that are bad, but why are we hating on him for this bad? Daddy gets mad and really bad. Is that the bad acting up? Daddy gets out of control sometimes. It scares me at times. Daddy, stop doing this bad. I'm getting mad. Why is dad doing this bad? Daddy moves away for a while to figure stuff out. This gives him time to reroute. Mommy's crying. I don't know what's wrong. Mommy, why are you crying? Your daddy died. He's on the other side. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. It's drugs. Your daddy died from drugs. Why didn't anyone help him? He was bad because of the bad, and now I have a dead dad. Sorry, that was a little emotional, but thank you.
Alright, thank you for that amazing poem. Up next is Mr. Sweet and Joey.
Wait. Mr. Sweet and Tyler. Sorry, Mr. Sweet and Tyler.
Thanks, Sabrina. Before me and Mr. Sweet start, wherever he is, I'd like to say that, in a way, all of you have affected me, and all of you are responsible for me being up here. Some in big ways, some in smaller ways, but we'll decide if this is I'll actually let you guys decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So.
You make me cry, though.
So, this song, it's a Led Zeppelin song, but it's not as hard as most of their songs. Oh yeah, by the way, Joey, amazing poetry. But it's a little song called Going to California. It's a little more folky. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Spent my days with a woman unkind, smoked all my stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind to make a new start, going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let it tell you that they're all the same. How could tomorrow ever follow today? Hurricanes in the mountains start to tremble and shake. Curling of sun begin to wake. Just a bit nervous. The wrath of the gods, a punch in the nose and it blows. I think I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high. To find a queen without a king that says she plays guitar and cries and sings la 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 la. Ride a white mare on the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on the hill at the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard, hard, hard as it seems.
Incredible. You will now be a regular at Kaleidoscope Cafes, I am sure. Next up, we have Dom and Muhammad again.
didn't like sign each other's yearbooks. It's not like we're never gonna see each other again. I don't worry about it. No, it's if anybody tries on the thing, we can do something wrong.
Okay, incredible job once again. So, slight change of plans. We're not really going to have time for an open mic, but we have one group that signed up but just didn't make it on the list. So, I would like to welcome to the stage Noah and Jonathan. But, sorry, clap in a second. So, because we're not going to have like an official intermission, I still want all of you guys to check out Veda in her art show over there. Some incredible pieces. So now we can clap for Jonathan and Noah.
By Nirvana, well, by David Bowie, but the Nirvana version. We passed upon the stand, smoking was the land, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I'd spoken to his eyes, I thought you died alone, a long, long time ago. With the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand, made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed against the stare. We marched a million hills. I thought you died alone, a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world.
Good job.
All right, up next is Josh, Alex, and Mr. Philippides.
No, there's not back. Forget that though. I wish I had that on the show. Next week. What are we doing right now? We play more. We'll be different.
A young boy was barely out of my home. I stepped to the world with a meaning to roam. I signed with the captain who promised me gold and adventure to quicken the heart of the bold. For 14 odd years I struggled alone. For the cause I worked my fingers down to the bone. Saw naught but the scuppers, saw naught of my pay. Then was cast off and sent on my way. Ho! A curse upon you, sorrow, fall again fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole. And forever ne'er forget what you sold.
I found me some cohorts, the bravest and true. No captain was prouder to call such men crew. They could rally a cry and the battle was won. I'd face off a cannon if they but looked on. The mutinous dogs found my hand while I slept. Saw their honor for treasures and gold that we kept. Threw over the side with all kindness I'd shown. Now I vow to sail always alone. Ho! A curse upon you, so fall thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole. And forever ne'er forget what you sold. I met a fair maiden one round upon shore. I fell for her smile as I ne'er done before. I pledged her my world for as long as I live. I'd have offered her more if I had more to give. My pocket she empty, still I offered the rest. She obliged and then ripped out the heart from my chest. She set me adrift free to float to world's end, with a bottle as my only friend. Ho! A curse upon you, sorrow, fall thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole. And forever ne'er forget what you sold.
Now maybe there's some of you wandering hence, not all the parts of my life to fit together with sense. If these are your thoughts, allow me to explain. Listen close now, for I have not say it again.
I curse yourself with the doubts that I've shown. For this is my life and I made it my own. Walk your path and you'll have your own stories in time. Till that day I shall drink just to mine. Ho! A curse upon you, sorrow, fall again fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole. And forever never forget what you stole.
You guys should tell us when we gotta bombs. Go up there really quick. Yo, run up there with the lake stuff real quick.
Next up, we have Kaylee and Mia.
I wish it
Josh, your password.
What is it?
Why are you so secretive?
Love you, Mia. Some nights I say I'm cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I still don't know what I'm standing for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Since I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 oh. Twice as hard and I got myself. That's alright, that's alright. I found more in my bed tonight. You put my bones and stop me. Just well, some nights I sleep forward, 'cause I could use some friends for a change. And some nights I'm scared you forget me again. Some nights I always win, I always win. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know. So this is it. I sold my soul for this. Wash my hands of that for this. I miss my mom and dad for this. No. When I see stars, when I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs, they sound like a swan. So come on, oh come on, oh come on. That is all. 5 minutes in, I'm bored again. 10 hours this, I'm not sure if they understand. Not for the folks at home. Sorry, Mom, I had to go. Who the heck wants to die alone? I'm thought of in the desert sun. I was waiting for my sister and the calm that she called love. And I look into my nephew's eyes. Man, you wouldn't believe the most amazing things that can come from some terrible lie. Oh,
next, Poetry of Ava.
Thank you. So this is a poem. It's something like that happened to me freshman year that I kind of didn't talk about for a few years. I was having a hard time coping until this year. I kind of finally talked about it to people, and it's kind of just came out. So my heart was never mine. He made sure of that. I should have stopped at the first sign, but I continue to be his doormat. I do not know how I got out because he had my brain as well. He only ever filled me with self-doubt until all that was left was a shell. I realized his words were lies, but he claimed to be my defender. He made himself seem so wise, but my life was his splendor. I felt so chained down, my wings had been stripped. Now here I no longer frown, I managed to rewrite the script. I do not say this for attention, it is simply just a tale about a horrible internal tension caused by manipulator's jail. I made myself whole, for a while it was hard to trust. My brain had its goal, but it is finally time to readjust. I'm taking my power back, and this is my way of saying bye. I'm putting our past on a rack, I can once again fly high.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have a different Ava and Sophie.
Yeah, Mike. Let's call Mike. Let's go, Mike. Is this like me for real?
I'm very precise.
Something
Alright, up next, Dom, Mo, Alex, and Cam.
I mean, not to say it sounds good that you did it too, but yeah, he is strumming it. And you, hold on the podcast. They did it. And you were like, like you were like, okay. So you're not like a total street boss. You should keep that part to yourself. You just tell people, I just picked it up yesterday. Yeah, you guys did it. Just know help me down. Thank you. You're graduating. You're not graduating. I'm graduating. Yeah. You sit back. No. I appreciate it. This is such a fun like money by people. A lot of
Okay.
Start daydream, think about me, a football team. Money, get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't give me that too good. High fidelity, first class traveling set, and I think I need a wheelchair. it's a crime. Share it fairly, but don't take a slice of my pie. Money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that they're giving none away. Away, away, away.
We have a few announcements we need to make pertaining to Kaleidoscope. Are we good?
You should.
Okay, cool. First, can we just give a round of applause for everybody who has performed tonight? To celebrate the release of the 2023 literary magazine Kaleidoscope. So hopefully you all got a copy. If you didn't, I think there are still some by the door before you leave. There are a lot of students who played a really important role in putting together the magazine, from the cover design, which started out as one of Veda's paintings, which are also on display over there, to the poetry and stories and artwork from all of the students, and then also the students who played a role in selecting what got published in the magazine. This took many people, so thank you to everybody who took part in creating Kaleidoscope. And we also want to acknowledge the seniors in our club who are graduating. So if you are a senior in Kaleidoscope, can you stand up? I think there's a few more of you who are shy. We also have a few seniors who are not here tonight, so thank you for all of your help throughout this year, and some of you have been part of the club for all 4 years, so thank you. We also want to thank our fearless leader, Alex, who is graduating. Thank you, Alex. I don't know what it is.
What is it?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. You should. So it looks
It's snaps.
Since Alex is graduating, we need somebody who can help take over the club with Sabrina next year. So at our last club meeting on Wednesday, we held an election, which we haven't done since 2020, because Alex and Sabrina both ran for editor uncontested. We finally had a contest this year. So we had 2 sophomores run for editor, and we want to announce the winner of that election. So can we get a drum roll? Okay, that might have been the best drum roll I've ever heard, so good job, everybody. All right, our new editor is...
Are we saying it together?
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
No.
Thank you. Alright, before we go on to our
final act of the night, I just want to thank all of you. This year has been incredible in terms of Kaleidoscope. Like, this audience that we have is insane, and coming from like even like last year, we were like kind of fearing that the club was gonna like die out because of COVID. So this is incredible, and I'm really glad we were able to revive this, and I hope this stays this strong in the future. So thank you. And now for our final act of the evening, Full Circle.
Kevin, can I borrow your music stand, please? Where is it? Oh, no, put it away already. What a responsible young man. Thank you. It's because I don't know my own song. I appreciate it. That's why it's better than the one I had before. Why did you have a popsicle stick stuck to your bottom?
Nobody saw that.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Call that amp You stand? Nice. You're sitting down like they're after you.
Talking like we used to do. It was always me and you. Shaking up and shipping house. Shut me in and shut me out. Do you like walking in the rain? When you think of love, do you think of pain? You can tell me what you see, and I will choose what I believe. Hold on, darling. This body is yours. This body is yours and mine. Well, hold on, my darling. This was yours. Now your rest is mine. Walking around at 8 a.m. Got 2 hours before my flights. Luckily I'm outside tonight. You're the reason that I feel so strong. You're the reason that I'm hanging on. You gave me put up their chairs before they go, please?
And if there's any extra snacks in the bag, feel free to take some snacks with you.
And throw out garbage.
Yes, that's also very important. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful weekend.